Saturday from 11 to 2 is going to be Kleavor Raid Day in Pokemon GO, so I hope you guys are ready for the top tips to help you guys break this down and maximize. So you know what time it is, welcome to the Trader Club, here we go! Welcome back. Are you participating in Kleavor Raid Day? Let me know in the comments below because the bonuses of this event are going to include Kleavor raids for 3 hours pretty much everywhere. You're going to get an increased chance of getting shiny Kleavor in Pokemon GO. Number 3, you're going to get up to 5 free raid passes in person by completing sequential raids. So you get one, complete one, and then you go on to the next one, and then you spin the gym or even go into battle the raid and it's going to pop up. So if you don't do a raid beforehand on Friday night, you will be able to get another one. And then also there is going to be an increase in remote raids of up to 10 for that day. So not only can you do the 5 in person, you will also be able to do obviously unlimited, as many as you possibly can in person for that 3 hours. But if you so desire and you want to keep going, you can do up to 10 remote raids for that day. And it's going to go from basically midnight on Friday night into Saturday morning all the way until the nighttime. So you have the entire day to do so. And obviously shiny Kleavor will be out as well. The regular one is going to be a sand color and the shiny one is going to be a green color, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, so starting off with Kleavor, we want to know what its strengths, weaknesses, and how we're going to take this Pokemon down. This Pokemon is going to be a bug and a rock type Pokemon. It's going to max out at 3707. So we're going to start off with the counter guide and then we're going to get into the best of the best. So if you guys do want to see that at the end of the video, obviously you can check the timestamps anytime and scrub around this video. Okay, so this Pokemon is going to be weak to 3 things, which is going to be water, steel, and rock. The 100% IVs at level 20 are going to be 1874, and then under 2 conditions it can be boosted all the way to level 25, which will be partly cloudy and rainy weather, which is going to take it to 2342 for that level 25 100% IV. So what moveset does it have? Well, as of right now, this Pokemon stats are in the game for Game Press and as well for Pokemon Go Hub. They are relatively similar, but they are slightly off, so I think that there's still some adjustments that could be made here. But as of right now, the moves are fast moves of Quick Attack and Air Slash, and the charge moves are going to be Stone Edge, Rock Slide, and X Scissor. So it's going to get double rock and then also a bug move, and unfortunately it does not have a stab boosted quick move, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's keep moving on here and let's start off with the Mega Pokemon that you are going to be able to use to get more XL candy of this Pokemon. So the Mega Pokemon can be either Bug or they can also be Rock type. So the Bug Pokemon are going to be Scissor, Mega, or we can also use Mega Beedrill. And then as far as the Rock typing, you can use Mega Aerodactyl, which is the only Rock type that we do have out there as of right now. And then also, don't forget that Primal Kyogre actually boosts 3 things to XL candy, and we're going to look at here in a second to see where the Primal Kyogre does sit, but remember it's a very powerful Pokemon because it will boost Bug type XL candies as well as the Electric and Water. So bugs are going to be getting boosted for XL candy, which will help the Kleavor here, which is probably going to be the optimal Mega level 3 Primal or Mega that I am going to recommend. But now let's continue on. So the top counters are going to be Primal Kyogre with Waterfall and Origin Pulse at spot number 1. In spot number 2, we have Shadow Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. In spot number 3, we have Mega Swampert with Water Gun and Hydro Cannon. And then in spot number 4, right after it, we're going to have Water Gun and Hydro Cannon on the Shadow Swampert. And then we're going to have Mega Blastoise in spot number 5. And then we are going to have the regular Kyogre in spot number 6, which is going to be a budget counter right there. So obviously speaking, if we're sitting in here, you want to go with the most budget counter that you could possibly get in the top 6 counters, that would be the Metagross. But as far as the top recommended in the game here, obviously the number 1 counter is going to be Kyogre and it boosts the XL candy. So we are on a double win with this Pokemon. So I would highly suggest that you guys go after Primal Kyogre if you have it as a Mega level 3 or a Primal level 3, whatever you want to call it. If you have it at level 3, this is what you're going to use. And then we have Mega Gyarados. Obviously I would not use that Pokemon. We have the Shadow for Alligator, and then we have Kyogre, and then we have Aerodactyl coming out with this Pokemon, which is kind of unique here because that one is also going to be a boost, but just remember Primal Kyogre is going to be the number 1 recommended here. And then we have Shadow Tyranitar, and then next we're going to have Rampardos with Smackdown and Rock Slide, another great budget counter coming in right here, followed by Smackdown and Rock Wrecker on Rhyperior, followed by Dialga, which is going to be Metal Claw and Iron Head. Then we're going to get Shadow Aggron, Shadow Gyarados, followed by Terrakion as well as Mega Aggron. So those are going to be all that you need. If you want to go even further down the list, you can go over here, but guys, stick to the Metagrosses. They are very powerful, and having a Metagross in spot number 6, even if you had one powered up all the way to level 50, just remember that Pokemon will have a Mega at some point that's going to be very, very dominant. All right, so that's everything we need to know. As far as the weather conditions real quick, we're going to go with partly cloudy weather, which will boost the Kleavor all the way to level 25, and then it's also going to boost all of our counters to level 25, which is going to be very effective. Then in the rainy weather, we are going to get a boost to all of our counters, and then it is also going to get a boost to level 25, and then finally Steel is going to get boosted in the snow to attack it with as far as getting boosted counters. So now let's switch gears and go into the best of the best and see where Kleavor does sit in Pokemon Go. Let's start off in GBL and then we'll check it out as far as a meta attacker. As far as the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 372, and then the best ranking that it's going to have is going to be in the Master League at a 165 with Quick Attack, X Scissor, and Stone Edge. So that's going to be the recommended moveset coming from this Pokemon right there. Okay, so nothing too great as far as this Pokemon. Obviously for GBL, I'm not going to recommend a power up, but let's see where it does sit as far as a bug and a rock type attacker with the DPS times CDO to see what its optimal moveset is. So starting off at the top, the best moveset it does have is Quick Attack and Rock Slide at 34.05. Then we're going to see the X Scissor, 32.24. Then we have the Air Slash, and then Stone Edge coming down there at 30.84. And then let's check it out in the rock category, even though I know that it's not going to be one of the top, because just remember an ER value of 40 is going to be really shaking up the top, and this one is not so hot. But let's check it out. Remember, we can only use the charge attack for the rock because this one does not get stab boost bonus for both of the moves because it doesn't get a rock quick move. At the top, we have Mega Diancie, Rock Throw and Rock Slide. Then we have Mega Tyranitar coming in next at 46.08. Then we have Mega Aerodactyl pretty far up there at 42.49. Then we have Mega Blaziken, Mega Heracross, Mega Rayquaza, not out yet, Shadow Tyranitar, and then we have Rhyperior at the bottom at 40.44. And then moving down the list, we have that Rampardos in spot number 12 at 39, which is pretty good. Then we have the Nihilego, Terrakion, Tyrantrum, Reshiram. On to page number 3, we still don't have it. And then on page number 4, in the 41st spot, we have the Kleavor with the Rock Slide at 34.05. So obviously with these stats, it's not going to cut anything into the top. Anything, I would suggest not powering up this Pokemon. But as far as some tips, guys, I would suggest getting a decent raid group, meeting up in a popular location, putting on a lucky egg, hitting some best friend bonuses, and going after this Pokemon if you so desire. At least do a couple of them. You get the Pokedex entry, you can get some best friends, and then you can also hit a couple raids, even though they're only tier 3 in Pokemon Go. So going extensively on lucky eggs, I don't think it's worth it. Extensively raiding for this Pokemon, I don't think it's worth it. But to get the shiny, if you can do it in a decent amount of raids, I think that it would be worth it. But at least go out there and use 6 of your raids to be able to capitalize on this Pokemon in Pokemon Go, because the boosted shinies are definitely going to be the win, and it's harder to get this Pokemon if you don't participate in on this raid day. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Appreciate you guys being here as always. To all of my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.